Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anita. Today we are going to be talking about billionaires and specifically what habits they use in order to be so successful. So what do the following billionaires, Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook, Oprah Winfrey, and Richard Branson all have in common? Yes, they're all billionaires. However, one thing that they do that's different from the rest of us is that they all wake up super early before the rest of the world is even up. Now you might ask yourself what type of mattress they use that forces them to wake up so early. However, that would be the wrong question. However, what we really want to know is why in God's name they would wake up so early in the first place. And the answer to that is actually their secret ingredient to success physically, mentally, and emotionally. In this video, we're going to be talking about the link between waking up at 5 a.m. and making money and being successful. The inspiration from this video comes from a book called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, which has sold over 15 million copies worldwide so far. I read this book recently and was very inspired by it, and hence I'm making this video. So let's delve right into the key habits of billionaires. The key reason why waking up so early actually leads to success lies in our biology. By waking up early, we're first able to accomplish much more. And the reason for this is that our brain is actually like a battery. And first thing in the morning, it's fully powered up and fully charged up and ready to go. And this battery basically determines how we focus and how much we can accomplish. Essentially, the more things you have on, the faster this battery depletes and the less use it will be. And this is the reason why our willpower at the end of the day is much weaker than at the start. Our battery has been completely drained. So waking up at 5 a.m. before the rest of the world is awake and there are no distractions actually allows you to capitalize on this full battery and focus and be much more productive than at other times of the day. Also, our prefrontal cortex, which is the region of the brain responsible for making our decisions, worrying and overanalyzing, is much less active during that time of the day when we first wake up and there are no distractions, and this essentially allows you to focus better and work better. Another reason also linked to our biology is that the dopamine levels, our reward and pleasure hormone, is also really high first thing in the morning. And the reason here being is that dopamine is actually pumped into our brains first thing in the morning in order to make us feel more aware and more alert. So essentially, thanks to our biology, waking up at 5 a.m. will actually allow your brain to perform at its best thanks to the lack of distractions and the improved brain state that you get. So what can you and the billionaires actually do once you wake up that early? Well, the key is not to waste any time. And that basically means no Instagram, no Netflix, no distractions. Instead, for the first hour of the day, what you want to do is focus on 3 key components. These are your physical health, emotional well-being, and your growth. These are the key areas that 95% of the population neglects on a daily basis and even sometimes on a yearly basis, and then they wonder why they don't grow. So the way to use this first hour is by the 20-20-20 rule. For the first 20 minutes of the day, what you want to do is focus on your physical health. This involves doing some form of exercise for the first 20 minutes once you wake up. Biologically speaking, exercise helps reduce your cortisol levels and increase levels of a hormone called BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factors, which helps repair our brain cells and regenerate them, and ultimately helps us think quicker and work better. Also, one of the best ways to get ahead in life is to stay alive, and exercise does exactly that. In my video on exercising, I talk about all of the key benefits of exercising, including BDNF, so go check it out. Now for the next 20 minutes, what you want to do is focus on your emotional health. And this involves some form of reflection. This could be either journaling or even meditating. So take the next 20 minutes to focus on what you want out of the day and also reflect on things that have gone well for you the last day and what you would like to do better this day and what you would like to do differently today. This is key and is often neglected because too often we get so caught up in life that we forget to reflect on what we are doing that's working and not working. And finally, for the last 20 minutes, what you want to do is focus on personal growth. What all of the ultra-rich have in common is a love for learning. So use the next 20 minutes to deepen your knowledge and outgrow the competition. And this could be anything from reading books, to watching videos, to listening to podcasts, whatever form of learning suits you. If you apply all of these principles in the first hour you wake up at 5 a.m., you'll be well on your way to a very successful life and joining the Billionaires Club. Now, what do you do after your first hour? Well, Sharma recommends using the next 90 minutes to focus on the most important tasks you have for the day. He calls this time the tight bubble of total focus, which is free from digital distractions and anything that can lower your focus. Remember that battery, guys, it's fully charged only when you wake up. Here are some other key ideas from the book that I've summed up for you guys. I absolutely love this book. It captivated me from the start, it had hundreds of inspirational quotes and multiple different reasons on how waking up early could essentially change your life. And the more I read, the more motivated I got and the more eager I got to try the method. The key takeaway for me is to basically spend the first hour of your day focusing in solitude, free from distractions, on yourself, on the 3 aspects that I mentioned, and then using the time after that, when your brain is still fully charged and ready to go, to focusing on the most important tasks you have for that day. If 5 a.m. is too difficult for you, try 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Just make sure that that first hour is free from distractions and you have time for yourself and your goals. It's important to focus on those 3 elements, as these are the 3 elements that the 95% of people ignore, but the billionaires don't. And in order to be like the top 5%, we have to stop acting like the 95%. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope you found it useful and enlightening and that it inspired you to try out the method and to focus on the 3 aspects that we talked about. If you do try them, do let me know and let me know how it goes for you. Another key point that the author mentions from the book is that it takes 66 days to form a habit. So once you get going, don't give up for at least 66 days if you want this method to work for you and if you want to see actual solid results. I personally started waking up at around 6 a.m. because 5 a.m. did not work for me because I was going to bed way too late. So far I found 6 a.m. to be the sweet spot and it works for me, and in 66 days time I will give you guys an update on how it's going. But for now, that's all that I have to say on this book and the method of billionaires. I really hope you found it useful and that it inspired you to try it out as well. If you do let me know how it goes for you, and I wish you good luck. As always, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.